Human fascination with the power of venom and the quest for a universal antidote is deeply woven into the history of medicine. Australia has some of the world's most venomous creatures. Here at the Medical Museum at the University of Melbourne, an exhibition looks at the connections that made Victoria the home of anti-venom research, resulting in major discoveries.
This show is exciting because it's about the beginning of Melbourne Medical School, and it was a great opportunity to bring together all the related research bodies. So what we did was in fact contact people like Melbourne Museum, Walter and Eliza Hall Institute, and the CSL, who was instrumental in this discovery of antivenom for snake poisoning.
The story we're telling here today is a very deep, ancient story, going a long way back, millions of years, in the interaction between venomous creatures, their prey, and potential predators of them. We have this ancient relationship that is a mix of potent fear as to what this creature can do, as well as a fascination with the power of that creature and how it has the power of life and death over creatures through its venom.
One of the most exciting objects that we borrowed was from Museum Victoria, which is a taipan in ethanol. It was captured by a young snake catcher. He got bitten but kept his cool, put that taipan in a hessian bag and sent that back to Melbourne for milking. It was the first taipan to be milked, and within 2 years CSL had discovered, with the help of WeHi, the antivenom for taipan snake.
The universities had an interest in this subject since the very inception of the medical school. From the very first dean of medicine, there's been an interest in trying to understand how do these creatures do harm to us, how can we neutralise that harm, and maybe we can, through understanding the power of substances produced by particularly snakes, maybe we can improve not only the health of the victims, but also maybe make some other discoveries about the basic nature of biology, about our bodies in health and disease, as well as potentially have substances that could help treat other non-envenom related diseases. Part of our quest is to help our near neighbours, particularly in Southeast Asia, East Asia, that have the greatest burden of particularly snakebite in the world. We have other venomous creatures, particularly in our oceans. Certain types of jellyfish. We're still trying to investigate a little thing called the Irukandji jellyfish. We know that this is now, the Irukandji syndrome, the #1 cause of hospital admission for marine stings in Australia. So it's a bigger problem than the other marine stings, yet we don't have a specific antidote yet. We don't fully understand the syndrome, and we don't know how many different types of jellyfish cause this problem, not only in northern Australia, but through the Indo-Pacific. So we still have challenges to meet.
What we have here with the story of venom and the development of antivenom is the research story of Melbourne University. It brings together the cultural collections from the major research institutions that were part of that journey. And that journey continues today.
The exhibition Venom, Fear, Fascination and Discovery is on view until Sunday the 18th of August at the Medical Museum in the Brownless Library, University of Melbourne.